Good morning.
Good morning.
We are now on day 3 of our road trip. We're leaving the hotel and we're going to go to several sites between here in Middlesboro, Kentucky and on to Lexington, Kentucky. Okay.
So this is free.
He's such a nut. All right.
I'm a cashew, not a nut.
So we're...
Get it?
Yeah. All right, so stay tuned because we've got lots of clips and pictures for today.
Chin.
All right, so we are at the Chamber of Commerce in Middlesboro, Kentucky.
Are you filming?
I am.
Oh.
And right outside the Chamber of Commerce, they've got this little outdoor coal museum showing the equipment that they used while they were coal mining. And they got pieces of information here.
You know who was a coal miner's daughter?
Loretta Lynn.
Well, Loretta Lynn, but we know another coal miner's daughter. Lori. She could sing that song.
Well, she was a coal miner's daughter.
She brought me a big old piece of coal one time.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had enough, I could build a building like that.
Look at these tracks. Watch your step.
Enter at your own risk.
Yep. This is really neat. All right, now let's check out the front of the Chamber of Commerce. Walk through a cobweb, yep.
Spider web.
Oh, this is in remembrance of all those men and women who served this great nation in peace and war. This day, July 4th, 1982, by the Disabled American Veterans Bicentennial, Chapter 139. Well, how about that? All right. And here we go. So this is the Chamber of Commerce with the facade, and on I think 3 sides of this they've got coal on the outside. So don't strike a match.
Coal.
All right, so we just stopped and filled up with gas. First time on this trip, so we're doing pretty good with the gas mileage. Dennis, tell us about your little experience next to us.
So we're at this gas pump, and it's a Shell station, a row of pumps, and you can fit 2 cars, and there's usually a space where a car could drive through there. Well, we're sitting here, and this guy pulls up in this little car right up next to me, which another car, he wasn't close enough to get gas, but there wouldn't have been enough room for another car to get in there. And he gets out and lights up, starts smoking a cigarette right at my window, right here at the gas pump, everything.
Yeah.
So I got kind of, that gut feeling like, I don't know if something's right, other than the fact that we could blow up.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my taser out and I arced it up.
Yeah, demo.
No, I don't want nobody to know what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
And not at him or anything, but I just where he could hear it.
Yeah.
And he got in his car and left then after a little bit. I think he finished his through. Crazy people.
Yeah.
And he was foreign, and I ain't gonna go into that, but he wasn't from around here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't know. I could see him probably can't smoke in his car.
Right.
Because I think he might have been working, because I think he had a Bluetooth on.
Mm.
But my God, pull up in a parking place or over there somewhere. There's plenty of spaces where they wasn't nobody.
Yes. The other thing is, while I was pumping gas out there, the traffic up and down this road was really loud. The only thing I could figure is all the sound was bouncing off the cliff right across the road and bouncing back here, amplifying the noise between here. So it was really loud, much more noisier than other places I've seen traffic.
About sound waves today in real life.
All right,
Bless.
That's enough for this stop.
Oh no, I'm in one of the, I'm in a
sarcastic mood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty much normally every day.
Already happened to me, but anyway, because
yeah.
I told somebody I wouldn't tell how they yelled at me, but anyway.
which you just did now.
Well,
he got under.
Howard come out in me, and he had to kind of bring it under control.
Yeah. He made me raise my voice, which I don't do
Oh,
very
he
often.
raised his voice. Oh,
Okay. I yelled at him, okay?
No, I wasn't going to make it like, okay, yeah. But it's not that I didn't deserve it. And everybody that knows me will say, he probably deserved more than that. Yeah. I ought to bash him over the head.
All right.
But I ought to get my taser out.
Yeah. All right. Off to our next stop.
Let's see what else we can get into.
All right. All right, so we're in Pineville, Kentucky now, which we believe is the county seat of Bell County. And right outside the courthouse here is a K9 memorial. And so we found this on Roadside America, one of a few that we're going to be visiting today on our way to Lexington. So Dennis is checking it out. Pretty nice, isn't it? Honoring man's best friend like that.
It's pretty nice.
Also in Pineville, and this was not on our agenda, but that's okay. It's right here in the area of what we did have on our agenda. Is the here's a Bell Theater, which is really cool how they used the name of the county and got a little bell on the top with the marquee. And it's right across the street from the courthouse, which is right here. And Dennis headed that way. And over here, that tall building there, is at the very top, if you can't make it out, it says Masonic Temple. Oh, Dennis went over there across the street. Let's see if I can zoom in and get him. Yeah, see him? Look at him. Watch him. Watch him walk up that sidewalk. He's like totally oblivious that I'm even getting him on here. All right, we're in Barbersville, Kentucky now, and the Spur Oil #1 gas station has this large white chicken. Reminds me of when my mom was a chicken farmer. That's the kind of bird she had, thousands of them.
That big?
Not this big, just the same color scheme.
Lord, how'd she handle me?
So yeah, this is for her. All right, so on to the next site. Okay, so this is one of the newer Roadside America attractions. This carving was just placed here a couple months ago.
Are you filming?
I am. Yes. Thank you for walking in my shot, as they say in the video production world. But I like the way they got these little chickens out front of Colonel Sanders. They did a really good job. And I was reading about it, they said when they unveiled it here, a bunch of Colonel Sanders impersonators and lookalikes came out to commemorate the unveiling. I think that's neat.
One.
Who?
Today.
Oh, well, yeah, he could pass for a Colonel Sanders. He's all white-headed now. All right, on to the next one. All right, so we're in downtown Corbin, and they have a little park here, Sanders Park, dedicated to their famous citizen, or former citizen, Colonel Sanders. Got a nice little statue here in the middle of the park. And there's nice cordoned off area. And on this particular side, on the side of that building, they got a little painted mural of him walking down the street. You zoom in, with chickens following behind him. So Corbin is very proud of Colonel Sanders. And Dennis is checking out the site.
He's got several sayings. He says, there's no reason to be the richest man in the cemetery. You can't do any business from there. And he also used to say, once a man, twice a child. Well,
Dennis saw something across the street that we're going to go check out. Well, oh, hold on. I got on video. Alright, so we came across the street from Sanders Park, and here's a enlarged chess set piece. And they've also got these oversized spindles that serve as little seating areas. So we got little chairs around it. So just another little hangout area for people here in downtown Corbin, Kentucky. And I'm going to spin around here so you can see that across the street over there is Sanders Park. Alright, off to the next site. Okay, so now we are at the birthplace of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Oh.
So we're at the birthplace of Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they've done some recent renovations. It's not quite open yet. The owner that was out here said it'd be about another 3 to 6 weeks before they're ready to open. So they've been doing a lot of work over the past few weeks, maybe months, to make these enhancements. But it's looking really nice here on the outside. And we were here probably, well, a little over 10 years ago. So it's changed a little bit. They've done a lot of changes here on the outside. There's the original bucket on the top, and let me get a different angle for you here so you can reminisce with me when a lot of the Kentucky Fried Chickens used to have the sign with the arrow blinking that way. And in case you didn't know it, when he first opened, he also had gas pumps, so you could get gas, you can get chicken, and he also told us that there used to be a hotel here. So back, I think it was in the mid to late 40s is when this opened. And there's the original Sanders sign, or Sanders Cafe sign. There's a historical marker sign. And up here at the corner, they have a nice sign also commemorating that this is, there's going to be some snapshots of this on Facebook, but I'm not going to walk up there and do the video part of this. So, well, there were a few other people here, but right now it's just Dennis and I out here on the looking around. Now the drive-through is open, so they do have an actual restaurant here, but the dine-in is not open yet. So, but they do serve chicken here. You just have to go through the drive-through for the time being. All right, on to the next site. Okay, so now we're here at, I guess it's pronounced McCurrys Mill, Library of Mountain Millstones. Yep. So on your way out to the mill, you take this path. You've got these signs giving you information. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but I'm going to show you kind of the main reason. Oh, nice little stream going under the road. Oh, and look at all the ducks. All the little ducks. Yep. So here's the main attraction for this Roadside America. So they got all these millstones along the path as you make your way to the mill. And not too far off the beaten path.
Are you recording?
Yas. Oh, wow. Careful. Watch your step. That's really slick. There's my
That
truck.
would have been a good movie right there.
Yeah, well, I think they got an indication with the violent shaking of the camera that about slipped and fell. Whew. Whew. That would not have been good. Of course, I do have my...
Cracked your millstone.
I know, I did. I might have broke my coccyx. Like Grandma Dynamite on the dunes. Alright. So making our way. Now I'm really paranoid. Ooh, another slick spot. Oh. Wow, they've had a lot of rain. Of course, we had some rain this morning. Look at that water rushing on there.
Is it Russian?
Well, rushing, sorry.
Yeah, I think this place floods over in Lexington.
Yep. Careful, there's a little puddle over here. Oh! Oh. Was that a dragonfly or a butterfly?
There's a butterfly carrying a dragonfly.
Okay.
Lord, somebody's having a time today.
I am.
I am.
Can we go into this place? I wonder.
Beware of snakes.
But it does not say that. Okay, it's locked. There ain't no,
Supposed to not.
it's locked. You're not meant to go in there. Oh, yeah. I imagine this water overflowing the banks. There's something swimming under the water. I can't tell what it is. Is that a duck? They don't do that, do they?
It looks like
Looking for fish?
To me, it looks like a dustpan.
Oh, well, I don't know what it'd be.
It's trash, probably.
Okay. And so as you come back out on this side of the sidewalk, it also has millstones. So nice little park. And then there's the ducks over there again by the edge of the lake. Alright, I'm gonna stop filming so I can focus on where I'm walking and not fall and make a fool of myself. Alright, we're eating at...
Are you filming?
I am. We're eating at Penn Station East Coast Subs for lunch. This was not on the plan. Our schedule was running behind, so we went ahead and decided to eat now instead of later. Uh-oh. Wimpy fry. Alright, so we're here in Mount Vernon, Kentucky, and we're taking a look at this banjo-toting old Joe Clark.
Are you recording?
Yeah, yes, as usual on all these clips. That's what I'll be doing. You know, over here is like a little barn theater. But they have, I guess, some concerts and events.
He doesn't understand or remember anything about Renfro Valley, but
Yeah,
I've heard it all my life because I think my great aunt and uncle Burl and Zatter came up here all the way from North Carolina to see a bluegrass festival or something. I don't know, but
yeah, because we are in the bluegrass states, so makes sense. All right, off to the next place.
I gotta check in.
All right, so this is the historic Boone Tavern, and my dad worked here about 60 years ago in the kitchen when he was a student in this at the college or at the high school.
60 years? Are you recording?
Yes,
60 years
yes.
ago?
And my mom didn't work here, but she worked at a bakery nearby. Not sure that the bakery's still operating, but Berea has a special place in our family history because this is where my parents met as students. So if they had not done that, I and my siblings would not be here today. So certain places have a special place in our life. So before we leave the town of Berea,
Are you recording?
yes, this is the last Roadside America
Thank
before
God.
we get into Lexington.
Oh,
Well, it's just one more. And so yeah, this is a pretty big black bull at this little auto center. So we're gonna,
what's that?
I don't know, it's like a jingle bell thing. All right, so anyway, we're gonna head on. All right, so I'm making some progress on my cheeseburger and fries. We're both drinking ice water with lemon, and Dennis has got him a nice big old salad. So we're just kind of having a simple meal.
Adonis wasn't really hungry tonight.
Yeah, our appetite was not as much as we wanted. We had kind of a full day with many stops between here and where we started this morning.
Are you recording?
I am. Yes. Oh, that's your catchphrase for every segment, isn't it? So, anyway,
He gave it away.
yep. So that's it for today.
Really?
Yeah, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. Have a good evening.